Miss Akito, you're under arrest for a whole lot of crimes that you did commit to the poor Soma family. If you know what I mean. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop197. This is my review for a day. And yes, today, I do have a brand new list that nobody has never done before. And I thought about this like a couple of weeks ago or something, that I would like to do a brand new top 5 list that nobody has never done before. And it has something to do with one of the worst anime characters of all time named Akito. You know, the character who came from Fruits Basket. And yeah, this little monster did a whole lot of crimes that she did commit. I mean, a whole ton of crimes. And for what she did to the poor Soma family and some others. I wonder why the Soma family did not arrest her. Or somebody needs to arrest her for what she did to all of them. Well, I better go ahead and tell you about this list anyway. I'm gonna do the top 5 most worst things that Akito had done from Fruits Basket. Oh yeah, before I do that top 5 list that nobody has never done before, have you ever gone to watchmojo.com and check out some of the worst things that some of our favorite anime characters had done here and there? You know, something that was terribly bad. They did one for Goku, they did one for Vegeta, they did one for Naruto, they did one for
It's always Sasuke!
And there was another anime character, but I forgot that other character's name. But yeah, it is true. They did a top 10 list for some of the anime characters here and there who did so many worse stuff that they had done. I wonder when they're gonna get going on the top 10 worst things that Ash Ketchum had done in the Pokemon series. You know, a whole lot of things that he did wrong. And I wonder when they're gonna do that one. I'm concerned about that one. But for right now, I gotta work on Akito. One of the worst characters we have ever seen from Fruits Basket. And yes, there's a whole lot of crimes that she did commit. And so many things that she did completely wrong. Something? Oh, one of these days, I hope there's another anime character. Well, one of the characters from Fruits Basket. Somebody needs to give her a piece of their minds. You know, for all the things that happened back from season 2 and all the way to season 3. If you know what I mean. It's hard for me to say. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to the top 5 worst things that Akito has done from Fruits Basket. And yes, I only got 3 dishonorable mentions that did not make it to the list. Like, Akito is very darn childish and immature. It is very true. She is the most immature character I have ever seen from this anime series. She's acting like a spoiled brat. She wants to get whatever she wanted. And, you know, she's just being so darn bratty. What else I could say? She is using the whole Soma family as her puppets for all this time. She really wants the Soma family to stay with her for all eternity, and that way those little bond things won't get broken. But at least it's a good thing there's a few characters here and there so far who had enough of Akito's most selfish wish thing. After all, they found out that she is a bad person all this time, and they had enough of being a part of her stupid pond. If you know what I mean. And also, she is starting to become a monster who's no longer a human being. It's true, she's one deadly monster. She's being a monster to everybody. She has no idea when she'll become human. I think her humanity is, starting to rub off on her. Out of her life, I guess. I guess her being a monster is starting to swallow up. After all, she is a monster. From start to finish. There's no lie about it. And now let's head on to my top 5 choices. Coming at number 5. She doesn't know about her own flaws. And that is very darn true, ladies and dudes. This little tramp, she has no idea what type of flaws that she had done to the whole entire anime series. She was about to kill somebody. She slapped somebody on the face, but without noticing that she's the one who is hurting them and not them hurting her. She almost killed somebody, or rather fought. She doesn't know that all the things that she had done is completely her fault. So yeah, this little tramp, she had no idea what type of flaws that she made for the whole entire storyline of Fruits Basket. And that's why it has to be on number 5. Coming at number 4. She is not by the Holy Lord's name. Yeah, she did pay attention to that, the Chinese Zodiac story about this person who's, by the Holy Lord's name and, getting involved with this banquet thing and, becoming so darn perfect. Well, I'll tell you the truth is, she is not perfect. She's nothing but a dumb, A-word, spoiled little brat who has no powers at all. She can't do magic tricks and all that stuff. She can't float on water. That's one thing to clear up. She can't float in water. She's nothing but an imperfect soul. And she is no something by the Holy Lord's name that involves love. She's more like the person that involves hate. She's a very, very hateful person. Or rather thought, she's a hateful monster. What else I could say about that one in the number 4 spot? Coming at number 3. She disrespects poor Toru. And we will never forgive her for what she had done back from season 2 on episode 10. It took place that night. She wants to know where Toru is. And she did cause trouble for her and our poor rabbit boy. And there was one point that she used her nails to claw on Toru's face and make her part of her face bleed. And now you'll find out why she became a monster. For real, if you know what I mean. And besides, at least Toru cares about the Soma family more than Akito does. At least she's here to protect them at all costs. She cared about every single one of them. And what about you? You don't care about them. You just want to use them as puppets for no reason. And that is truly a big giant no-no. So yeah, I wish I could say more about this part, but that's the reason why it deserves to be at number 3. Coming at number 2 is another monstrous thing that she had done to one poor anime character who is not all that bad, but she's very, very misunderstood. And that is almost killing poor, I hope I got her name right, Ren. Ren. You know that punky girl with the long hair, and she fell in love with that bad A-word dude who turned into a cow? Yes, there was a part in episode 18 where we get to know the poor punky girl's backstory. There was a part where Akito had almost murdered her. She just knocked her out in the balcony. And when she fell, poor Ren, you'll see there's some blood that's coming in her back. And that'll be the reason why she had that scar in the back side of her shoulder. Yeah, it's the most painful thing I ever seen. And yeah, when you pay attention to episode 4, one of the best episodes we did see on season 3, Akito did another bad thing to that poor punky girl. Something that will shock us all. And this is the reason why that Akito is being such a monster to that poor punky girl. And to the other members of the Soma family. And speaking of the Soma family, here we go. The number 1 most important thing of what this horrible monster had done from the whole entire series of Fruits Basket. And this is a very darn important thing of all. She had betrayed the whole Soma family. It's true, ladies and dudes. She betrayed every single one of them by the terrible crimes that she had truly committed. She disrespected every single one of the members of the Soma family and treat them so darn mean and bad. Yeah, and she tortured a couple of them here and there and slapped them on the face. Well, when you get to see the whole entire series of Fruits Basket, you'll know what I'm talking about. And that's all I could say for the number 1 spot of what Akito had done in Fruits Basket. So those were my top 5 of what the heck that stupid Akito had done from the series of Fruits Basket. And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is the most terrible thing that Akito had done from both manga and anime wise for Fruits Basket? Well, whichever it is, just leave a comment there and let me know. And I do want to send a message to that watchmojo website. You know, the ones who's responsible for making good top 10 lists that we have never seen before or something that we had never discovered yet. Would you please do a top 10 list of what Akito had done in Fruits Basket? Please make us happy, watchmojo. Please make this brand new top 10 list that you haven't done yet. Something that I have already done so far. Even if it's a top 5 list, for sure. And that is it for now, ladies and dudes. I'll see you guys later, and sayonara.